Good evening. After a summer full of severe storms and flooding across Indiana, local governments might have to find another way to pay for all of the damage.
FEMA is denying the state's request to help it cover more than $11 million in cleanup costs. News Channel 15's Sara Wagner has more on how this impacts our region. Sarah?
Last month, Governor Pence asked FEMA to help 19 of Indiana's 92 counties, more than 20% of the state. Adams, Allen, Wells, and Huntington are all included in that list. Since Roanoke saw some of its worst flooding in almost 30 years, we checked in with town leaders tonight. They call FEMA's denial frustrating, but say it won't keep them from getting the job done. This is Main Street in downtown Roanoke after an overnight flash flood in July.
I've never seen it that high and that fast of a flow before. This was like a raging river.
The foot of water went away within a few hours, but the damage stayed in town for far longer.
Pavement was broken up all over town. The storm drains were overwhelmed and filled with sand and silt.
Tonight, the only water you'll see on Main Street is in dog bowls or flowing from flower pots. But the price tag of the cleanup isn't nearly as charming.
I know for a fact that we're going to be in the $30,000 to $40,000 plus, but I can't put a definite figure on it.
If FEMA had approved the requests, the grants would have reimbursed counties and local governments for 75% of the cleanup costs. Without that support, Roanoke's Town Council expects it to take 2 to 3 years to pay off the flood.
We'll probably be in the 2017 budget before a lot of this gets paid for.
While the highest priority projects are already taken care of, no grant money now slows down the timeline for finishing up every part of the cleanup.
We're at a position now where we've fixed enough that the safety issue, I think, is taken care of now. It's just putting on Band-Aids and repairing properly as we go.
FEMA hasn't given any explanation for its denial yet, but Governor Pence is putting the Indiana Department of Homeland Security in charge of the appeals process. If nothing changes, the counties and local governments will just have to foot the bill.
We tend to be pretty much self-sustaining. If it comes, wonderful, but if not, we'll carry on, fix ourselves, and wait for the next time.
We reached out to Allen County for comment, but officials there say it's too early to elaborate on what next steps will be. Sara Wagner, News Channel 15.